Kevin Durant was in the building on Tuesday night to see his new team beat the Sacramento Kings 120-109, as the Suns are now 11-3 in their last 14 games and currently are a home court seed, all without KD. Kevin Durant had been getting in work with the team at their practice facility over the past couple of days, his unofficial welcome to the Suns after being traded last Thursday. Kevin Durant is expected to make his Suns debut sometime after the All-Star break, and I can't wait. Phoenix's elite talent showed up to make a tremendous first impression on Durant. The Suns' big three put on a show for KD. Chris Paul had 17 points, 19 assists, 2 steals. Devin Booker had 32 points on 13 of 20 shooting from the field on 0 3-point attempts. DeAndre Ayton had 29 points, 11 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks on 13 of 17 from the field. And over his last 11 games, DeAndre Ayton is averaging 23.8 points and 11.7 rebounds on 61.9% shooting from the field. DeAndre Ayton has hit another level. The Phoenix Suns shot 56.8% in this one and produced 33 assists. Josh Okogie was awesome in this one as well. He had 19 points on 8 of 13 shooting, had 6 rebounds and 3 assists in 39 minutes. This is the second start for Okogie, a player on the short list of potential 5th starters in a fully healthy version of Phoenix's roster. And the thing I love about Okogie is that his defense is always making a difference, and even if he doesn't continue to start for the Suns team, he's going to find a way to be a difference maker. As a basketball fan, it's impossible to watch Phoenix play and not picture how Kevin Durant is going to look with his new look team and how scary the Phoenix Suns are going to look when everything starts clicking together. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. I've been waiting to make a video on this, and here we are. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. It does help it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Suns and NBA content. We're trying to hit 30K on this channel, so your support is greatly appreciated. It's crazy how the narrative has changed in Phoenix all of a sudden. The team was written off just a few weeks ago, and now they are one of the title favorites. I mean, it helps when the team that made the NBA Finals in 2021 is finally getting healthy again, and you add one of the greatest players in the world in Kevin Durant. The Phoenix Suns went all in at the NBA trade deadline in an unexpected blockbuster trade, as the Suns sent Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks, and additional draft compensation to the Brooklyn Nets for the 13-time All-Star Kevin Durant. The Suns also received forward TJ Warren in the deal. I applaud the Suns for making this trade. While many people think that Phoenix gave up a lot, you got to look at the Suns situation. They're in win-now mode, and it was widely known that Kevin Durant wanted to be in Phoenix. And you look at the current landscape of the Western Conference, there was never a better year to pull off something like this, because the Western Conference is absolutely wide open as we are about to go into the NBA All-Star break. And Kevin Durant instantly makes the Phoenix Suns title contenders. I mean, right now the Suns are in 4th and are just 1 game back of 3rd and 3.5 games back of 2nd. You add KD to this team and expect a strong finish to the season for the Suns. Now, what will KD bring to the Suns team? I mean, the Suns are about to have one of the most prolific mid-range games in NBA history. You could call them the mid-range mafia, if you will. The Suns will be adding one of the purest scorers of all time with a 50-40-90 season under his belt. He also has had multiple other seasons where his numbers have been well within that range of the gold standard of efficiency. He's also the most well-rounded offensive weapon in the NBA when you factor in the 3-level scoring and variety of scoring. He adds more layers to this already top-end Suns offense and makes it deadlier. Being 7 feet tall makes KD so tough to guard. You can't double him, you can't contest his passes, and KD will see when the extra help comes, making the right decision in that moment. And what sometimes gets lost with KD's game is he's a willing defender. This is a guy who can play well defensively, and he can guard multiple types of players thanks to his mobility and 7'5" wingspan. Simply put, when you add Kevin Durant to the Suns team, you can expect an absolute juggernaut. Now, while some people don't think this experiment will work, I think it will, and we're about to see some scary basketball being played. You see, Kevin Durant is the perfect player to add to an already complete team. This isn't like the Nets situation where you had to create a brand new team from scratch. This reminds me of the Golden State Warriors situation, where KD is joining a team that already has all of its pieces, has great chemistry, knows what it takes to win, and they're just missing that one player who will take them over the top. And KD is very unselfish. He doesn't have a big ego, and he will easily mesh well with the likes of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, as he did with the Warriors stars. KD is the ultimate professional, and he just wants to win. As a matter of fact, you can make the argument that KD was the least dramatic out of Kyrie and Harden in Brooklyn. I know KD demanded a trade, but that was after the season was done in the offseason. How it should be. I mean, during the season, he was the ultimate competitor, and he always gave it his all despite what the team looked like around him. Now you're talking about a guy who will give it his all and actually wants to be in Phoenix. And Phoenix, led by one of the best coaches in basketball, Monty Williams, I would be shocked if this doesn't work out. Right now, the Phoenix Suns are the favorites, in my opinion, to get out of the West. When you add someone like KD, it changes everything. And right now, there are no excuses for the Suns. They went all in, they gave up a ton of future assets, and they need to strike now while the iron is hot in a West that is wide open. Now, I believe we're about to see a version of the Phoenix Suns that is much better than the one we saw in 2021. KD and the Suns team have an excellent opportunity to make it to the NBA Finals and win the NBA championship. For as great as the Suns starting lineup is, they also got some nice pieces from off the bench as well. The Phoenix Suns have officially signed former Orlando Magic guard Terrence Ross, the team announced this morning. So now you're going to add Ross's three-point shooting next to a Damian Lee coming off the bench. Ross's athleticism and energy should bode well for Phoenix as well, as Ross is one of a handful of new arrivals recently acquired by the Suns, as the Phoenix Suns were one of the busiest teams at this trade deadline. And I mean, you look at the Suns, they bring in Kevin Durant, TJ Warren, Darius Bazley, Terrence Ross, and it is worth mentioning that Chris Paul also wants the Suns to sign Carmelo Anthony as well. We'll see what happens with that. But that's how you know Chris Paul feels good about his chances winning a ring now with Kevin Durant in the fold. He wants to get his good friend a ring too. But it doesn't take a genius to see that the Phoenix Suns are about to cook. I mean, how do you not look at this Phoenix Suns team and not say to yourself, wow, this is a team that is going to be one to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. I think Phoenix will get it done. I think they will be the team to beat in the West. And like I said, Kevin Durant, I think his fit here in Phoenix is going to end up being a seamless one. I don't think there's going to be any chemistry issues, drama issues. You don't have to worry about, oh, is Kevin Durant going to mesh well with what's currently here in Phoenix? I think it's going to end up being a well-oiled machine for this Phoenix Suns team. So exciting times if you're a Phoenix Suns fan. And we will see how far this team, in fact, goes, as Kevin Durant has not even played a game yet with the Phoenix Suns, and the excitement level is already at an all-time high. How do you see the Suns looking from here on out, and do you think the Phoenix Suns will win the NBA championship this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I read all of them. And again, guys, drop a like on the video. It helps it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Suns and NBA content. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.